Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait.
So I know I haven't posted in a long time, and I wish I had an excuse, but I truly don't. Hey y'all. Hey besties. I haven't posted in over a year. It's been a long time. A lot has changed, a lot has happened since the last time I posted, but I am back and I will be posting this time. So hey, how's it been? I guess I'll give you an update about me. Let's see. I graduated college last year in May 2020. Oh God, I didn't walk. I got my diploma in the mail, so, but it still counts. I finally got a job after months of applying. Nothing to do with my major, just a job to like get me by while I figured stuff out. That was not knowing what to do with my life. After last year's program got canceled. Yeah, changing my career path like 10,000 times. I got vaccinated. Team Moderna. Yes, please get vaxxed, kids. Please. So I'm doing the DCP again. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So last year I was supposed to do the program, but as we all know, it got canceled, sadly. But for great reasons, for the right reasons, I stand by them canceling it. I think it was for the best, even though like it sucked and changed a lot of people's like future plans, but like coronavirus is real, everyone, so yeah. And I thought I would make my comeback by posting a DCP tag and role reveal on the floor of my room, because this angle is the cleanest angle in my room, because I still have not cleaned from my vacation from 2 weeks ago, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. Alright, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and start. And the first question on the tag is, how did you hear about the program? I really don't remember exactly when I found out. I just know a lot of people that I went to high school with did it. So just kind of through the grapevine, I guess. And it was always something I was just kind of like, oh, like that's really cool. It'd be something like nice to do. But back then I didn't like realistically. But back then that wasn't really something that I either like thought I could do or like truly considered, I guess. But here I am, finally doing it after I was supposed to do it last year. And yeah. So question number 2 is, how was the interview process? So I'll explain both my interview process from my first program to this one, because they were very different. So for my program I applied to in 2020, I applied for the fall 2020 program. I applied, I guess I should have looked at the dates before I started filming this video. I applied I believe it was the first day of applications opening, which was like the end of January. Exact dates, I'm not so sure. Very sorry about that. So last year you applied, and then you got, if you were able to move on, you went to the web-based interview, and I did that really quickly last year. And then you're able to schedule your phone interview. And my phone interview was scheduled for January 26th, 2020. And I did my phone interview. That was on a Sunday, I believe. Yes, January 26th. Yeah, a Sunday. And then 2 days later, on January 28th, is when I found out I was accepted. So that's super, super fast, because the applications didn't even open until the end of January. And like, I got all of that done and found out my role before January was even over. So that's like crazy. And yeah, I found out the 28th, and I got accepted for attractions. So that was my first experience interviewing. This year, however, I wasn't even really like thinking about the program, thinking that it would even come back. It wasn't until randomly on like May 3rd, I believe, they sent out an email saying, hey, program's coming back. If you want to apply, this link is eligible for the people who either their program got like canceled completely or they got sent home early. And yeah, and I think I was at home when I got that email, or I was in the car, because I know I was heading somewhere with my mom. And at first I was like, I don't know, like, I just wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to like go back and do the program, or if I wanted to like instead find a full-time job. But I was like, you know what, let me do it, because I know I'm going to hate myself if I don't apply. So like in the car with my mother, just really quickly on my phone, I reapplied. And when I went in to reapply, a lot of my information was already still in my like profile, like my like previous work experience was already there. So I just was kind of like, okay, add. So that made it a whole lot easier, and it took like no time at all. And I submitted the application, and it wasn't until May, like a couple weeks later, that I found out that I was accepted, which was awesome, and I was very happy about that. So after I got accepted, if this was like previous years, you would have done, oh, scratch that, backtrack, I'm skipping a whole lot of steps, I'm sorry, my brain is like everywhere. This year there was no web-based interview, and there was no phone interview, as well as you could not select your preferred roles that you wanted to do. It was just kind of like take what you get, which like I was willing the chance. Like I really wanted to do the program, so I was like, whatever I get, like I'm gonna enjoy and make the best out of it. But I heard that some people still have to do the web-based interview. I personally didn't. I don't know why that is, that I didn't have to do my web-based interview. Yeah, I have no clue, but I just like submitted an application and got accepted. There was no like other steps for me. That was the application. It really didn't take any time at all. Then the waiting game happened, because this time around you did not find out your role when you got accepted. You don't find out until like approximately 2 weeks before you check in. So that was very hard, but just something that we're gonna have to get used to now, I guess. I can see how like that is kind of upsetting for some people, because it's just like a big like game of chance, and like you don't, it's a lot to put on the table to just like move your life to Florida if you're not from Florida. But yes, let me stop rambling before this video is too long and move on to question number 3, which is, where were you when you found out? I was in my room, in this very room here. So I was nowhere like special, nowhere fun, or like anywhere when I found out. I was literally just in my room in my own silence. Question number 4 is, what is your role / your preferred role? So last year, as I said before, I got accepted for attractions, and as far as I can remember, that was like one of my top roles. That and probably, as most people, like character attendant and photo pass, stuff like that. But I feel like for me personally, attractions was above those, because I don't know, it just seemed pretty nice. I was a music major in college, and I know there's like cool like opportunities to work for like the shows and stuff. So I thought that'd be pretty cool to do. So yeah, I think attractions has always been like my preferred role. Lo and behold, this time around for fall 2021, or fall Advantage 2021, I got attractions again. Yay! I actually found out this morning that I got attractions. Yes, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. I know, like I was super nervous that I wouldn't get attractions, because it, as I said, is my like #1 role that I really want. And I was just really like nervous these past, from like mid/end of May, whenever I found out, 18th, 20th, 24th, I don't really remember, but from like then to now, today is June 24th, was just me waiting to see what role I get, and I'm not gonna lie, sucked. It was hard waiting, as I'm a very patient person, but not when it comes to this. I was not patient whatsoever. But I'm just very happy that I got to do attractions. But now it's the waiting game to see where I'm going to be located. But that, I don't care as much for that. It was more so like what role I'm going to get is what I was really anxious for. So yeah, I'm very happy. Question number 5 is, how did you find your roommates? So my roommate is a friend that I went to high school with, actually. We were in choir together, and she's so sweet. I love her so much. So I'm really happy that she happened to be she was going to do the program last year as well, but I'm happy that she was doing it again this year, and we have like the same arrival date. That's another thing that changed for the program this year, is that your preferred roommate has to arrive within this, like, the 2-week frame of you, so either 2 weeks previous or 2 weeks after, or the same date as you, and we have the same arrival date, so that was awesome and made it like a breeze. So yeah, I'm really excited to room with her. Should be awesome. We have a 4x2, which was my number 1 housing choice. Question number 6 is, what are you going to miss while you're on your program? I think the obvious answer is, of course, like friends and family. I'm going to miss that. My local Starbucks, if I'm being very honest, they make my drinks the best, so that's going to be hard to break away from. Question 7 is, what is your favorite Disney park? And unlike a lot of the people who do the DCP, I've only been to Disney one time, and that was in 2016, and I didn't even go to all the parks, so I can't really, like, I can only answer it from what I know, and I have to say I think my favorite park is Hollywood Studios. I went to, on my one trip that I went on, I went to Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and like Epcot for like 5 minutes. I shouldn't even count that. I don't know, Magic Kingdom was great, I loved her, but I think Hollywood Studios takes the cake for me. Plus I'm a big like Star Wars fan. That's also a big part of it. But yeah, Hollywood Studios definitely is probably my favorite. I love the vintage feel of everything, and like Fantasmic was beautiful. Aww. But yeah. Next question. Question number 8, I think, is, what is the first thing that you need to do when you get there? Sorry, I have my notes at the bottom and I just keep blanking. Realistically, unpack. Get a lot of unpacking done. Take advantage of my mom being there with the car, so she can take me to the store and everything. Yeah, realistically, those are when I want to get done first, because knowing myself, if I wait, it will never get done. It'll just sit in the corner wanting me to put things up, and it won't happen. So I really need to take advantage of people actually being there to help me with that. So that is realistically the first thing that I'm going to get done. But I guess a fun thing, my mother hasn't been to Disney World since she was like 15, I believe. Something that she was like kind of mentioning and wanting to do was go to Disney Springs. So I'm hoping one of those like few days that she's there, we can go to Disney Springs and hang out and stuff. So yeah, it should be really fun.
6.5 hours later.
So my camera definitely decided to not record the last 2 or 3 questions, so that's cool. But I guess I will end this tag a little early. But if you do want to know my answers to the last couple questions, just leave a comment and I will answer it for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe and like if you would like to. Also, I don't think I ever introduce myself in this. My name is Tyler, for those of you who don't know. Welcome. It's nice to meet you. If you're also doing the DCP, leave a comment and tell me like when you're moving in, or like what role you have, or if you also have attractions. That'd be cool to get to know you. And yeah, that'll be it for today. If you have any like recommendations or like requests of things for me to film, just let me know. Throw a comment. I reply to all the comments. And yeah, I will catch y'all later. Bye. If I can stop it. There we go.